Hi, I'm Belle.
I'm Gretchen.
I'm Taylor.
And we're from Mr. Manaseski's Mod 8 class of Language Arts and Literature. Our Shakespeare project is a section of Othello.
Tush never tell me, I take it much kindly, that thou, Iago, who hast had my purse, as if the strings were thine, shouldn't know of this.
Splud, but you will not hear me. If ever I did dream of such matter, abhor me.
Thou toldst me thou didst hold him in thy hate.
Despite me, if I do not, 3 great ones of the city, in personal suit to make me his lieutenant, off cap to him, and by faith of man, I know my price. I am worth no worse a place. But he, as loving his own pride and purpose, evades them with a bombast circumstance, horribly stuffed with epithets of war. And in conclusion, none suits my mediators, for certes, he says, I have already chose my officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician. One Michael Caso, a Florentine, a fellow almost damned, a fair wife, that never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of a battle knows, more than a spinster, unless the bookish theoric, wherein the togged consul can purpose. As masterly as he, mere prattle, without practice, in all his soldiership, but he, sir, had the election, an eye of whose eyes had seen the proof, at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and on other grounds. Christian and heathen must he be lead and calmed, by debuter and creditor, this countercaster, he in good time, must his lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, his moorship accent.
By heaven, I would rather have been his hangman.
Why, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, and not by old gradation, where each second stood heir to the first. Now, sir, be judged yourself, whether I any just term and find, to love the more.
I would not follow him none.
O sir, content you. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. We cannot all be masters, nor all masters cannot truly be followed. You shall mark many deduous and knee-crooking knaves, that, dotting on his own obscene bondages, wears out his time, much like his master's ass. For not but proventer, and when he's old cashiered. Whip me such honest knaves, others there are, who trimmed in forms and visages of duty, keep yet their hearts attending on themselves, and throwing but shows of service on their lords. Do well, thrive by them, and when they have lined their coats, do themselves homage. These fellows have some soul, and such a one do I profess myself. For, sir, it is as sure you are Rodrigo, where I the more would not be Iago. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love and duty, but seeming so, for my particular end, for when my outward actions doth demonstrate the native act and figure of my heart, in compliment extern, 'tis not long after, but I will wear my heart upon my sleeve, for daws to peck at. I am not what I am.
What a full fortune does the thick lips owe if he can't carry thus.
Call up her father, rouse him, make after him, poison his delight, proclaim him in the streets, intense her kinsman, and though he in fertile climate dwell, plague him with flies, thou that his joy be joy, yet throw such claims of vection on't, as it may lose some color.
Here is her father's house. I'll call aloud.
Do with like timorous accent and dire yell, as when by night and negligence the fire is spied in populous cities.
What ho, Brabantio, Signor Brabantio, ho!
Awake! What, ho, Brabantio? Thieves, thieves, thieves! Look to your house, your daughters, and your bags. Thieves, thieves!
What is the reason for this terrible summons? What is the matter there?
Signor, is all your family within?
Are your doors locked?
Why, wherefore ask you this?
Sound, sir, you're robbed for shame. Put on your gown. Your heart is burst. You have lost half your soul. Even now, very now, an old black ram is topping your white ewe. Arise, arise. Awake the snorting citizens with the bell, or else the devil will make a grandsire of you. Arise, I say.
What? Have you lost your wits?
Most Reverend Signor, do you know my voice?
Not I. What are you?
My name is Rodrigo.
The worst are welcome. I have changed thee not to haunt about my doors. I honest plainness thou hast heard me say. My daughter is not for thee, and now in madness, being full of supper and distempering draughts, upon malicious bravery, dost thou came to start my quiet.
Sir,
But thou must needs to be sure, my spirit and my place have in them power, to make the bitter to thee.
Patience, good sir.
What tells thou me of robbing? This is Venice. My house is not to Grange.
Most grave Bravantino, in simple and pure soul I come to you.
sound, sir, you are one of those that will not serve God, if the devil bids you. But we come to do you service, and you think we are ruffians. You'll have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse. You'll have your nephews neigh to you. You'll have courses for your cousins and jennets for your Germans.
What profane French art thou?
I am one, sir, that comes to tell you, your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with two backs.
Thou art a villain.
You are a senator.
This thou shalt answer. I know thee, Rodrigo.